I know I probably look terrible right now, and I apologize for my ghastly appearance. I'm sorry. Pro, he's the choir director at my church. He's leaving. I feel so selfish because I don't want him to go, but you know, he got a job at another parish. I think it's like troubled kids or something. And if he could do that job and direct at my church, he would do it in a heartbeat, but the schedules just don't mesh. So he's gonna go and help these kids. And that's a good thing for him to do, because he's the kind of person that, you know, if anybody could help turn a couple of troubled kids into a choir, he could do it. But he taught me so much. I changed so much because of him, and now he's going away. Everybody goes away. I'm sorry. Oh God, calm down, come on. You know, I talked to him, you know, when I was saying bye before I had to leave, and Mama was picking me up, and he told me that when he first came that I was his first support system. And I told him, and I just said, like, well, I don't have a great big voice. I can't carry a whole section, but I know all of my notes. And he's like, I didn't ask for a great big voice. What I asked for was this. And you gave that. You know, he wanted heart. He doesn't care if you had a beautiful voice or if you had an okay voice or not. If you gave 110%, that is what he noticed. And I always gave that, and he noticed that. And for a while I didn't think he did, and then he gave me that Treasures in Heaven solo. He gave me other solos that were before I had a video camera. You know, this little camera. This camera, I don't know if you can see it, but, you know, showing in the mirror, I don't know if you can see that. But, he taught me a lot about myself and what I can do. I would not have the music videos I have on my channel, like Iridescent, Candle in the Water, My Heart Will Go On, Walking in the Air, You Are Loved. Those would not be here because of what he taught me about how to feel music. A lot of what I know about the feel of music came from Pro, my choir director, and damn it. I'm sorry. I just don't know if the next person will be as enthusiastic as he is, and I'm afraid that they won't push my choir, and my choir is a great choir, but if you don't push them, they will kind of get lazy and he'll just go on autopilot, and you have to push them and remind them all the time, you know, swell on this note, you know, pull back on this note. You know, if you just stand up there like this, we're gonna sing like this. And I'm just worried that the next person won't be fun, because Pro was fun. He made it fun. And he's going to do amazing things for the next church he goes to. Whatever church that is, they are getting a great director in their choir. And I am very happy for them, but that selfish part of me is like, why the hell is he leaving? You know, And if he could have both, he would. He would take both in a heartbeat if he could. But he just feels it's his time to move on. You know, he's given us what he knows and what he can give us, and now, you know, we were down here, and when he's leaving, we're up here, and I just don't want us to go back down. I want us to keep going up forever. I want us to go all the way up, as high as a choir can go. You know, we're not the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. You know, we're just a little church choir with 40 people when we're all here. But, my first director was Hayden. He was from Louisiana, and I hope he's okay with Isaac going by, or having passed. He was our first director, and he would tell me I was the best soprano in his choir because I had such a light little voice. I didn't have to scream to hit high notes. And then I guess Pro noticed that too. You know, I guess it's an uncommon thing to be a soprano with a tiny, small voice. Usually sopranos have big voices. But that's not the point. He's going away, and I'm just gonna really miss him because he made it fun. As frustrating and as upset I would get at myself because I couldn't get something. And then the next time I would get it, and he would just be so enthusiastic about the choir and about music and about everything he does. And it just won't be the same. And even the section leaders might leave. We have paid section leaders, you know, to help out, you know, to help keep everybody on their part. And they might be leaving, and we might be without them. So I don't know. It's all up in the air, but it is just... He wasn't sure exactly when his last day would be until tonight. And we had Jonathan directing. Jonathan is that cute baritone guy that I kind of have a crush on, but he's taken, so obviously I'm not going to chase him. And if he sees this, well, Jonathan, you're hot, okay? I think you're really hot. But, you know, Jonathan will be directing the choir for the next 2 weeks at least. And then after that, I don't know, I think our piano player, Lois, you know, she'll be able to help because she knows music too, and she can pick out pieces that we can do without needing a director. You know, because when Hayden left, the first director, I mean, we've had Pro for 7 years, and let's see, Hayden, I joined the choir in 2001, and I think he left in around 2005. So Hayden just quit because there was some argument about the music, so he just quit, cold, left, no goodbye, nothing. It's just somebody came in and told us he'd quit. And Pro came up and he said goodbye to us, you know, and he said that, you know, he's sad to leave, but that this next place needs him more than we do because we have satisfied him in every way we can satisfy him, and I'm sorry. Okay, settle down. Sorry, choking on my own spit. But we have made him very proud as a choir. And we have been very proud to make music for him. And I just hope that whatever choir gets him next, that they will rise to the challenges he presents. I know that I gave my all for him, and I will give my all for whoever comes next, whoever they are. And before I left, I gave Pro a link to my YouTube channel, and I told him that everything that I sing, these song covers that I do, are because of what I learned from you, and I was singing as if you were directing and telling me what to do. You know, I sang like he was directing me, you know, with just the faces he made. I wish I had caught him more on camera directing the choir, because if I'd known, You just don't know when people are gonna leave. You don't know if you're gonna wake up tomorrow and find out somebody you loved a lot is dead. You don't know if you're gonna wake up tomorrow and find out that somebody you liked has left their job and you're never gonna see him again. I mean, Pro will come back to visit. He will probably be at choir parties, so it's not like he's just gonna be gone and never see him again, because Hayden went back to Louisiana. You know, just went back to Baton Rouge. But Pro, you know, I could go to see him if the cars that we had were capable of driving that far, but they're not. So it's just he's over close to his college and his house, but he lives a ways away. And it would not be convenient to drive to see him. I would love to, but the video, the music video that is like the main video on my channel is my iridescent video. So when he sees my channel, that is what he's gonna see. He's gonna see that video. I think that's my best one. And I want him to see that. I want him to hear what I learned from him. I feel like that's the best way that I can say bye to him than just a hug and saying see ya. It's not even goodbye, because I don't think it's forever, but still, there's that fear of the unknown that is making me crazy. It's like, what if the person who comes next is not as good as he is, you know, or maybe they'll be better, I don't know, but right now, I just don't know, and that unknown is what is killing me. I don't like change, you know. Forgive me for bringing up autism, but one thing that bothers autistic people, especially me, is sudden, unexpected change like this. That's why I had like a meltdown almost coming in here. It wasn't a complete meltdown, I wasn't screaming, but I was close. I think talking calmed me down a bit. I was able to use my words. My God. God, I've probably just messed up my hair. I don't care. I don't care if I messed up my hair. Sorry for that too. But he is a real good director, and I just know that the next people to get him, they're in for a surprise and they're in for a ride. And that's the positive in this, is that someone else is going to get a taste of him and how amazing he is. And somebody out there who might be troubled and down like I was when he came, he'll come in and he will pick them up. Somebody else is going to just learn how amazing and awesome music is. That is the positive, and that's why I can be happy, because he's not leaving on a bad note. It's because it will be good for him, and it will be good for whoever it is that he is going to be directing next. So, Pro, if you see this, I hope that you rock your new place. I really do. And I'm sorry for being a blubbering mess. Even when I said bye, I said I wasn't going to cry, and I did anyway. Usually I have better control of my emotions than that. But anyway, that's what's going on, and, you know, it's just like Jesus. I mean, Jesus came into the world, and he did amazing things, and then he swept back out again, and people come and go in our lives. And some touch you in such a way that you notice when they're going to leave, and it hurts when they leave, because that selfish part of you just does not want that fun and that joy and that happiness to stop. And it probably won't, because if we sing with him here and here, he won't go away. Nobody ever really completely goes away.